Good morning and welcome to the last episode of the World's End Harem anime review. Now, it came out yesterday. I didn't get a chance to see it. I saw it twice, both last night at like 11 p.m. and I saw it and I had to watch it this morning just to clarify just everything that's just what's going on. Now today is going to be the review of My Dress Up Darling, which by the way I'm actually looking forward to. Now, after all 10 episodes of The World Ends Harem, we finally got this. We finally got something to talk about. The last episode of it. And, after everything that's been going on with the storyline with the MK virus, the love for Reto trying to not smashing any woman but the one he loves, and then you got Sota who downright developed like redo a freaking healer MC God himself. Truth be told, redo of healer needs a second season. And I'm sure everyone has agreed with me on this one when I said that. But again, Sota, Kazuya 2.0, Neo Sota. I mean, he is badass. And then we got, and man number one, the first one who's pregnated a lot of women, he kind of see his change. Development-wise, he's doing it. And then it revealed the fourth guy. Okay. But again, after so much twists and turns, ups and downs, back and forth, backstory after backstory, we finally get to this. We finally get to the last episode. And was it better than all the episodes? Did it end it in a good way or a bad way? Did it end it with saying we need a season 2? Well, let's get right to the review of The World's End Harem, the last episode. Now, we kick things off with Doya's development. We finally, last week I did say, I hope we get to see more of this and how it projects. Okay, we got the episode when he got in the sleep, where he was in the lab to develop more. And as soon as he developed, we got to see it a lot. I mean, like, no glasses, hair long back. I mean, this is the Kiryu redo of healer. He is doing things to his revenge is kind of sweet. Not like Kiryu, because I keep bringing him up because of all the revengers, he got the best one. But, when he got a new look and new form, what I thought they were going to show? And I may have to bring the manga up. I'm waiting for that time when he brings her, the girl that bullied him, into the part to see the bully. You know what? I don't want to bring that chapter up, but it's that chapter that you gotta read, and that chapter made me laugh because I'm like, that's what you fucking get, you piece of crap. I'm talking about the bully, the main one. I really wanted to see that part if they did that. That's just me. So, him meeting Reto for the first time, and this whole terrorist plot against him, against the UW is on the rise right now. While everybody is in everybody's in hiding. Number one, the main guy himself, and with this review, I forgot to say, I'm gonna jump back one. I'm gonna analyze from 1, 2, and 3 here. So let's look at the band number one, for example. He's staying. He don't want no girls to get pregnant. He's staying. He can't breed any other women. He can't do that. So now he's staying for all the women that he loves. He's finally understanding true love. He's finally understanding the true love aspect of, in the state of The World Ends Harem, I may have all these women and I have to take responsibility for it. So he's finally owning up to the responsibilities of an MC harem. You got it. You got mostly girls that you fuck pregnant, and now your chance is to taking care of them. Sadly, though, I'm not gonna say it, but we all know where this is gonna go to. Manga readers, don't spoil it. Okay, that's number one. Number two, Sota. I want to go to Sota right here for a bit, because to me, out of all the men in this show, he is my favorite. He is my freaking favorite guy. The more times I look at Sota, the more times I look at this guy, I'm like, you studied redo of healer, you understand it. And I'm gonna keep bringing that up because I see them both comparison to these two guys, Kiryu and Sota. Okay, here's the thing. Both been bullied by the same, same party, but both been bullied on a regular basis. No one, both of them were like, didn't have support. Like, they didn't give no one didn't give a shit about them. Kiryu went back 4 years to redo everything in his life, and he doing a hell of a good job. Sota traveled forward 5 years ago, and they're smashing every woman that they encounter. Oh my god. And then you see one got revenge with Flare and Blade, and I'm waiting for him to get revenge on Cannon. Bullet ass. I can't wait to get his revenge on him. I can't wait to see that. And you got him, Sota, who's getting revenge on the girl who bullied her. On the girl who bullied him, and the main bully himself later on, if they show that. But they both have similar traits, not somewhat similar storyline, but some similar like traits in a somewhat trait route. Now with Karen, for that blonde hair assistant, Sota's assistant, she kind of a badass. She's a total badass. She wants power. She wants to be the higher up. She don't want to be no assistant. She wants to be the power freaking up. Like, with her alliance with Chloe, and for this world domination to go, that she is really, that look in her eyes tells a story. That look in her eye tells you that she don't want to be just Sota's assistant. Even though she does. But it's like she does, but she wants more than just, that she wants power, world domination class. And that's what the World's Ends Harem is. That's what World's Ends Harem is kind of missing out. It's stepping out of its boundaries. Like, not only we're looking at this as a harem story, harem concept, but it's the organization, the terrorists, the UWs. It's those little small things they don't bring up because scene-wise, we're only looking at it from a harem standpoint. We're not really like focusing on their backstories. We're not really focusing on like that. But you see what I'm trying to say in terms of like world domination for women and by women. That's what the whole purpose of this thing. And Chloe is trying to make sure the whole world is populated by women and no men. Kill all men. That's what the whole thing is. Now, I love how with Sota though, he sees a girl, one of number one's beautiful women, pregnant, holding her stomach because she's pregnant. And now mind you, man number one can't breed anybody. Number one cannot breed anymore. He's not allowed to breed any other woman. But for this guy, he can. This is gonna be I'm like, don't tell me this is gonna be some NTR bullshit. You got a harem, sci-fi, and then what? NTR now? You're gonna have Sota bang one of number one's wives? Like, come on, really? And that look, he's like, I could get used to this. He has that look. Oh my God, I like this guy. Now, let's go to number 3. I'm sorry, Sota's number 3. My bad. I kind of skipped the number. Okay, now let's go to Reto here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a love-hate relationship with Reto. I go back and forth with this guy. Like, kind of like Kazuya Rent a Girlfriend. Hear me out. Well, I understand his love for Elsa. I get it. He has a pure heart, a pure kindness heart nonetheless. He loves the women, he loves the girl that he loves. Wakes up 5 years. See the whole world populated by women. And he has to breed every woman he wants. He has to breed every woman. You have a woman, Mira, who is the clone of Elsa, for God's sake, a freaking clone, who looks exactly like her. Pretty attractive, by the way. Matter of fact, Mira, I'll say she's second best girl. To me, my favorite girl, like if I look at all the girls in World's Ends Harem, my favorite is Akira. The one of Shoto's girls, the one with the black hair, long black hair and all that stuff. That's that. That's that. Okay, so you get okay. That's just me. But back to what I was saying. You go back. I mean, you go 4 or 5 years. All we're probably around women. You have to impregnate as much as you can. That's the life. And then and then fast forward to and then you fast forward to like, okay, I'm gonna find a cure for the MK virus. The UW's against you. Terrorists is against you, and then you got this religious cult called the Izanami, which is your girlfriend is part of it. Okay, you see where I'm getting at here. Now, again, he's pure heartness, but god damn, smash her, smash Mira for God's sake. Like the moment you was in the shower with her, because you know they don't want to hear any conversation. You're in the shower with her. She's naked. She took off her own clothes. She's like, I'll come with you if you mate with me. I'll go with you to meet her if you mate with me. And that was that. But you couldn't. You was this close because she cried. Mira cried, and then you're gonna be like getting closer, and then got cock blocked by one of Chloe's girls and about to be assassinated. Lucky for you, your group came and saved you. Now, again, I know people hate this guy because he's not gonna do anything. He's not gonna bang him. I mean, he's pure heart, and I get it. But come on, man, when you gonna do it? There are some harem characters that oftentimes don't do it. Let's not say they don't. I mean, there are a few harem characters. I'm trying to think of in my head, but there are a few harems guys that don't really smash them. Sorry, don't really do it like that. You know what I mean? I get it. Maybe in a dojin, yeah, but in some like cases, no. Okay, now after everything that has happened, after going to meet her, it was kind of a cliffhanger. I mean, the way how it ended was a cliffhanger, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, we all knew this was coming. I mean, just by looking at every episode piece by piece and just looking at how they're going to meet up and that, it was so freaking obvious that the way how it ended for Red Tail to end up with Elsa, to meet Elsa at the end, I was like, when I saw that, I'm like, I'm not surprised. We knew this was going to happen. I mean, how you end episode 11 with just a cliffhanger where they get reunited. It's so like not surprised for most people because we knew how it was gonna pace for him to meet with this girl that he loves. Okay. Now, and that's how it ended. That's why I'm like, they skipped a lot. I mean a lot. The pacing was like, wow, they really skipped a lot. Now, and that's how it ended. I mean, good episode. I just didn't like how the pacing went. I mean, it went a little too much. But here's the pros and cons on this part. Here's the thing. On the one side, yeah, I mean, the harem is there. I get that. I mean, you got interspecies reviewers. Needs a season 2. You got redo of Healer. Definitely need a season 2, by the way. And when I look at World's End Harem overall, given that it's 11 episodes, should have been 12 or 13. Do I see potential for a season 2 in this? I don't. Yeah. But notice I said yeah in a tone that I'm not sure, yeah. Like, again, interspecies reviewers, yes, season 2. Redo of Healer, yes, season 2. World Ends Harem, yeah, slightly. Because, sure, the storyline had its few ups and downs. Going from Sota to Reto. We haven't got much information about the number 1 guy, so they need to put that into for next season if they do that. But again, the World's End Harem had a few ups and downs. Storyline-wise, kind of juggled a little bit. Plot-wise, juggled a little bit, like too much back and forth with the whole like storyline with the MK virus to this, to back to MK virus, then back. So it went back and forth. It went back and forth as the story progresses, but not much. Now, the reason I said it probably needs season 2 because the way how it ended with a cliffhanger like that, we gotta see what's gonna happen. I know everybody was like, I know most people was like, It's saying like, oh, smash him, smash her. You finally got the girl of your dreams. Now smash her and shut the fuck up. But we all know how this MC is. We all know how he is. That's number one. Number two, we need to see the fourth man. Now remember, we only saw the fourth guy once. We only saw the fourth man one time. One time. And he's a slave by the Izanami group. We need a season 2 because of him. To me, we need a season 2 for him. And for him, I mean, like, we gotta see it. We gotta see him. Because pretty sure not everybody knows him. I mean, we already saw him once. But season 2 needs to be more somewhat on him too, because we need to see it. And I'm telling you right now, his backstory, oh my God. Oh my God. I will say it's almost worse than Sota's. Almost worse than Sota's. I'm telling you right now. If you read World's End Harem, and for those of you who need to read it, you guys might want to read it because, oh my God, you're not gonna like it. You're definitely not gonna like it. Well, storyline, yeah, him, but right now it's him. You know what I mean? It's like number 4 guy, yeah, that's worse. That's all I'm trying to say. So overall, World's End Harem has a few ups and downs. Potentially a season 2, the way how it ended, but we'll see how that goes. And again, this episode didn't give us a lot of fan service, which I'm pretty sure everybody wanted it, but we didn't get that much. So I understand the last episode was really focusing on the story and the reunited for Rito and his girl. So I get that. So scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a 6. I'll give it a 6. A 6 out of 10, at least. Now, again, season 2 potential, say about 50%. 50. By that, I mean, is this show strongly capable of it, or is it not? Like, on the one hand, yeah, it's there, but on the other, I sincerely doubt it because not everybody got into it. Like, the moment the show aired, we was all hyped, but not everybody is like, I don't know. Also, if you're gonna make a season 2 of World End Harem, bring out more, like show more images of what we're going to watch. By that I mean, you know how Redo of Healer went too far, like showing everything. You know how Redo of Healer went way too far. Do that with the World End Harem. Go to the boundary. Step out of your boundaries. Go way far. To the moment where all of that, the blood, everything. I mean, like, show everything. If they were to do that for season 2, yeah, and make the episodes a little like more detailed like that. I mean, 11 episodes, not so much. Could have been 12, but just, well, but like I said, a 6 out of 10 for me. So thank you for watching my review of the World's End Harem and overall score. Like I said, I give it a 6. I look forward for spring because spring is tomorrow. And well, like I said, when it comes to spring animation, we're going to get a lot. Rise of Shield Hero Season 2 is going to be the talked about show. So pretty much Takagi-Asama Love is War Season 3. But the Rising of Shield Hero Season 3, the Rising of the Shield Hero Season 2 is one of the most anticipated shows that I'm actually looking forward to and do reviews on, since I have the shirt and I did reviews on it. That, Tamagotchi Game, and Birdie Wing, the first ever female golf anime. So those are the shows I'm actually looking forward to this year. If any other shows you guys want me to review on, let me know. I know this video long, and I apologize for that. So thank you for watching my review of the World's End Harem again. I look forward to season 2, if they have it. Also later, I'm going to do my Dress Up Darling later on. So thank you for watching.